The pile driver being such a well-known professional wrestling move, it may surprise some to find out that there are multiple variations of the maneuver, each more dangerous than the last. Let Grapple-Sauce walk you through our rundown of the top 5 most brutal variations of the pile driver. What is a pile driver? One wrestler grabs their opponent, flips them upside down, drops into a kneeling or sitting position, and drives them head first into the mat. The pile driver is considered a risky maneuver due to the chance of injury to the neck or spine. So risky that the WWE has essentially banned the pile driver during matches, except for legends like The Undertaker and Kane. Who invented the pile driver? Wild Bill Longson, who was born in 1906 and was a 3-time National Wrestling Association World Heavyweight Champion, is credited with creating the pile driver. Longson spent most of his career in St. Louis, Missouri, where he perfected the arrogant heel character. Wild Bill Longson died in 1982 at the age of 76. One way to deliver a pile driver with a little extra is the 2-man spike pile driver, but you need a little help from a friend. You deliver a traditional pile driver, but your teammate jumps from a higher position, grabs the legs of the recipient on the way down, which adds extra force to the landing. Teams like Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard and FTR are well known for using this finisher to dispatch an opposing team. Another unique way to inflict a pile driver on an opponent is a belly-to-back pile driver. Instead of the recipient being in front like a traditional pile driver, they are behind with their stomach against the back of the giver. Hangman Adam Page does his own belly-to-back pile driver called the Deadeye. Also, Orange Cassidy's Beach Break is a sit-down variation of the belly-to-back pile driver. When you don't have a teammate and you want to get the most out of a pile driver, the ropes can be your friend. Famously used by none other than MJF, the rope-assisted pile driver, better known as the Heat Seeker, is an effective way to drop an opponent on their head. MJF used this move on opponent after opponent, winning matches with it along the way, proving that he's better than you and you know it. One of the flashiest ways to pull off a pile driver is none other than the Canadian Destroyer, which is technically a sunset flip pile driver. This move was brought to the mainstream by none other than Little Papa Pump himself, Petey Williams, but was being done by Amazing Red since the 1990s. Adam Cole does a diving Canadian destroyer called the Panama Sunrise, named after his hometown, Panama City, Florida. If you think there's no way to make a pile driver any more dangerous, think again. The backflip pile driver is hands down the scariest way to take or give a pile driver. An aerial version of this insane maneuver called the Victory Star Drop was made popular by All Japan legend Manami Toyota. While on the top rope, Toyota wraps her legs around her opponent from behind. She then quickly rolls backwards, pulling her opponent with her, crashing their neck and head on the mat in one fluid motion. Toyota is then able to attempt a pin with ease. This move was so risky, it was only used a few times, leaving the ones who took it remembering it forever. There you go, our top 5 most brutal variations of the pile driver. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our Grapple-Sauce podcast, where the Daver, Chad, and Chandler review AEW, WWE, and so much more. Also, don't forget to elbow drop that like button and power bomb that subscribe button and leave us a comment. See you next time.